Cool. I don't even know what chord that is. I guess I'm just figuring it out. Like this mic thing, and this camera thing, and this lighting thing. It's my first video in a really long time. And I'm obviously very nervous about that. I don't know why. I feel like I've been stuck figuring it out. Not even sure what that really means. Just figuring it out. The other day I was thinking about like what is music really, you know? And I don't know if I'm sure what it really is. I think the simple answer is just organized sound moving through time. Organized sound moving through time. But then noise music isn't music, and I'm sure there's a lot of fans of noise music that would argue that it is music. So a lot of noise is not organized, you know. One characteristic of noise is that it's like unintended. See? So noise music like poses a very interesting question, like what is music, you know? And then for a while I thought it's like you have to sing and write words and stuff, but then what about all the instrumental forms, you know? I don't know if I'll ever figure out what music it really is. For a while, I even thought like computer-generated music wasn't really music. But how different is this guitar from that computer, really? Like, both of these are tools. Both require electricity. Both have space for my fingers to manipulate them in order for me to get a desired result. I mean, if I put a piece of paper at the back of my guitar with a pen, is it a computer? I guess I'm just figuring it out. It's just so silly, yo. It's but it's cool. Figuring it out. I don't know what the rest of this channel is gonna look like. I really am enjoying this sound. I don't even know what these chords are. I guess I should just figure it out. You know? Yeah. I'm thinking quite a bit. But obviously. I mean, the mics are making a difference, I suppose. It's cool that I can look on the side here and see that the sound is actually going into the machine. Into the machine. Into the machine. Into the machine. I really hope that it's recording video. Guess I need to figure that out. If it isn't, then I guess I'll just figure it out. I think figuring it out is probably assuming the form of something, figuring it out, you know. What is a figure? A figure is an object or something. I don't know. So you just object it out. Objective. Is that where we get objectives from? I guess when you make it a point to figure it out, it becomes your object of. This is actually really funny. Yeah. Hopefully there'll be more videos like this, or similar ones, or better ones, or whatever that means, where I can talk about what's been happening. Yeah, life's been happening while I haven't been making videos, and I guess some part of it, like I was making the short, like I made shorts, some stuff, but the shorts are mainly just things I post on Instagram stories that I thought, hey, I should probably put that on YouTube so that I don't fade into obscurity. Then I look at my channel and I'm like, you live in obscurity, you know. But then I look at other channels, like, you know, when you try and really get to like the deep parts of YouTube, and there's like a channel with no subscribers and like 2 videos. It's like very interesting stuff. So there's obviously more obscure stuff. Guess we're all just figuring it out. It's really weird. One man's trash is another man's treasure, you know. And one man's lack is another man's leisure, you know. And one person's pain is another person's pleasure. It's really weird. We're just figuring it out. Oh, I think I get it, dude. This is a painting a friend of mine made. Very cool artist. I'll actually tag the Instagram details below. Go check this stuff out. Shout out Kaydon James. Oh, what was that called again, was it? Something like that. I don't know. I just got sucked out of the portal. It was crazy. I've got a pedal board in other news. So there's a lot of stuff that's been happening in life. So I've got this new pedal board thing that I'm figuring out. I'll probably put a picture of it here somewhere, or like a video or something. I'm probably popping this mic, popping it so hard. But anyway, got this little thing figured out, or figuring it out. Nice. Got this reverb thing that has this thing called shimmer. So maybe one day I'll figure it out. Also, like the music I've been listening to has changed a lot. Well, it's just deepened, I suppose, and stages in my personal life and relationships, and I'm getting married, and it's really cool. And I don't know, I felt so disillusioned with like setting up a camera and just talking. I don't know, some part of that just felt like I, I shouldn't be doing that because there's so much of it happening. And I honestly don't want to just be another, hey, here's 5 pentatonic shapes person, you know? I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that, but I don't know if that is genuinely what I feel like doing, unless that is genuinely what I'm going to end up doing, you know? Yeah. So I've been very disillusioned with the online personality display thing. But I watch a lot of people doing this very thing where they set up a camera and a microphone and they talk into a camera and a microphone as though there are people watching what they are saying. And yeah, it feels weird. The shorts thing was really cool, like in the sense that like you get a lot of views very quickly, and it really worked for like interesting-ish stuff that I was trying to do. But then when I was trying to like just loosen it up and just post whatever, then it really like tanks, dude. If there's no, like, people scroll so fast, and so I was like even wondering if I should make any videos at all. And I'm currently making videos because I'm figuring it out. I've decided to figure it out. Yeah, so this pedal board exists. It's a Sans Amp pedal first, and then into an Electro Cool Cat metal pedal, into a Ibanez CF7 chorus, into a Boss DD3, into a Moore Schimverb, which is that little reverb thing. And it's really fun to be figuring out this stuff, you know. Figuring this stuff out. Good distortion. Damn. I don't know there is that. I need to figure that out, otherwise I'm gonna look like an idiot. Yeah, guitar is very fun. And then there's this chorus thing. Makes the chord sound really cool. And then there's this delay pedal, which I use to hold chords, so I can like, and then it goes, I can play over that. So it's pretty cool. And there's an amplifier here, a little cheapy little Behringer amplifier that I got from my sister-in-law. So yeah, I think that's enough talking. This feels so weird. There's projects on this computer. I've been trying to shoot this video since the 2nd or the 3rd of January. I've been trying to like set up the camera, set up the mic, set up everything, and just talk and improvise. And maybe I'll like upload some of, because there was this one concept where I was like trying to improvise for like 3 minutes and then talk and then improvise. And I was like, damn, I'm not happy with how I sound when I improvise. So that didn't work. And then I tried just talking and not playing at all, and that felt weird, so that didn't work. And then I tried just improvising and not talking, and obviously, well, that didn't work. And now I'm trying this, and this feels like this weird blend of just me in like my natural habitat, in sense of like I'm here with my guitar. This is stuff that I'm familiar with, and I'm literally just talking in between what I'm doing, which I sometimes do anyway when I play. Like I'll be trying to figure something out, then I'll be like, oh, come on, dude, do this or that. So I've been thinking about like going live on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, trying to, again, figuring it out, because I am like writing things and putting stuff together, like a little method on how to like explain the guitar. I know we need more people explaining the guitar in 2026, right? We don't have enough folks on the internet doing that at all, or like writing books, or like telling you that you just need one scale to improvise. You know, we need more of that in this world, I guess. I'm obviously kidding, but like I think just to someone, because I teach guitar privately as well, and I teach a lot of people who have never picked up an instrument ever. So I think I'm going to put together a thing specifically for that, and then from there grow the thing. Like, yeah, this is, if you've never picked up a guitar, in 3 months, this is probably where you'd end up. And in 6 months of diligent practice, this is where you'd end up. And putting all of that together so I can offer that to whoever approaches me for, like, you know, learning the instrument. And also just documenting my own journey. I wish that I did more of that, but the best time to plant a tree is today. So like documenting like this whole setup, getting into a routine of like filming 2-3 hours of me just practicing and taking snippets of that and uploading it to YouTube. So instead of setting up just to talk like I am now, setting up to film my progress and then taking bits of that and uploading it. Just things that come to mind. And hopefully over like the year, next 2 years, next 5 years, next 10 years, there's like a very clear path that starts showing up to show people that it really is possible to learn this thing. I have been playing guitar for a while, and again, this is stuff that I'll reserve for like whenever I'm talking about what I'm talking about, or there's a lot of stuff that I've got in my mind that I just need to organize, and this is one of them. But just talking about like my musical upbringing, because there is a musical upbringing. Everyone has a musical upbringing. Like if you end up playing the guitar, there's something that led you there, and that's an upbringing. So just talking about my own, and like, yeah, how I ended up liking this thing so much that I want to talk about it on the internet and hopefully make a living teaching it. My dream is to teach guitar and do it really, really, really well. I used to want to tour the world and play music for everyone. I don't know if I like that idea as much anymore. I really do like the idea of figuring this thing out as best as I can, and then like handing it to as many people as possible to make it possible for them to maybe tour the world one day or whatever. Because like you don't have to, like the guitar is very forgiving in the sense that you don't have to learn everything on it in order to make it work out for you. There's people that have made entire careers just hanging around this area. And maybe they'll get weird, maybe they'll throw in some, you know, maybe they'll do that, maybe they'll down tune it, but you don't have to be you don't have to like become that guy. I want to become that guy. Like I still can't play. So like I can't really play bebop. So I want to document myself learning bebop. Most of the other stuff I can do, like all the like pop R&B chord progression stuff is nice. Like it's cool, but there's like I want to be able to improvise in the bebop language very convincingly, and that's something I'm learning. Everything else I'm teaching someone else and they're learning. And so like this my dream is for this whole thing to just be like an ecosystem of handing knowledge down. Like I really wish there was like someone twice my age who can play bebop really well telling me how to get there, the same way I'm helping someone who's never picked up a guitar get to where I am. And hopefully that will happen. I think this has been recording for a really long time, so I'm gonna stop talking. But yeah, this is the pilot, figuring it out. If you made it all the way here, comment figuring it out, so I know that you made it all the way here. But yeah, let me upload this into the abyss we call the internet. And if it found you and you made it all the way here, like 20 minutes or so later, thank you for spending 20 minutes with me, man. I really appreciate that. Makes it feel like this is all worth it. Maybe one day it will be. Maybe it is right now. Anyway, who knows? Take care, God bless, and I'll see you. Well, I probably won't ever see you, but you'll see me next time. And I'll be in the comment section if you comment anything. Yo. Dang, man. That is so bad.